When you were a kid, it did not scare you. Now it does. What is that thing? It's Y101. Adam and Allison. Can you think of anything off the top of your head, Allison?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
All right. See if this jogs anything in your mind. I was reading about Tom Holland, and he gave an interview to The Dish, and he said that he's developed a fear of flying. Any bit of turbulence, I'm screaming, he says. As a kid, I would never think twice about getting on a plane, and now it's the most stressful thing I go through. I don't know where it's come from. I've worked since I was young, and I've traveled and done press tours before, but now that we're flying every second of the day, I'm an absolute mess, he says, which I think that is such an interesting thing. It's not like he went through like a scary flying experience, like a mechanical issue, midair, emergency landing, plane crash. Well, I could see that developing a fear.
Right. Like I remember, I think it was like a whole arc on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Travis Barker had a plane that had an issue and was very scared. And then he refused to get on planes for a long time.
Yeah. And I saw an interview with him on a podcast, and he was saying, you know, it took me a long time to get back on planes, blah, 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 blah. But then I got on my sister-in-law's private jet, and I was like, his sister-in-law has a oh, yeah.
He's in the Kardashian clan now, yeah.
No, but what is the thing that you as a child were never scared of, now as an adult you are?
I am afraid of boats.
Really?
Yeah, I don't love getting on a boat.
Really?
And I used to love it as a kid. I remember we had a family friend who had a boat who would take us out on the lake, and it was like always the best time. I remember looking forward to it, getting excited. Now, like anytime I'm on vacation and people are like, let's do like a sunset cruise, I'm like, why? I'm just going to be scared the whole time.
Is it just like little fishing boats or like
no, it's all the
boats?
It's even a cruise ship. Like I don't really have any desire to go on a cruise again unless it was going to be like a really big group of friends and that was the only way I was going to see them. Like why get on a cruise when I can do that by myself? Like why am I on a boat? It scares me.
601-995-1017. Mine is driving. Like
that makes sense.
Whenever I first got my driver's license, like I was appropriately nervous for the first few months, but then I got the hang of it. I was speeding, driving fast, blah, 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 blah. Now, all that stuff scares me. And I think it's from living in the panhandle of Florida, and where I lived, there were no real highways. So, like, you wouldn't do a lot of highway driving. And that's very unusual for places in America. So I got out of the habit of driving on the highway, and I still haven't gotten to the swing of things. Like I do it from time to time, like if I have to go to an event in Pearl or something. But if there's a way for me to take Spillway instead of 55, I'm going to do it unless it's like 15 plus more minutes to my trip. 601-995-1017. But I got no idea, other than maybe just being out of practice on highway driving. I got no idea what gave me that fear. But like, I'll get
heart
like
palpitations,
minor like panic attacks driving down 55, especially where like 220 comes in the mix and everything, or 20 or whatever, all those different flyovers. I hate it. I hate driving on the highway.
Listen, I totally get it. I get that same panicky feeling anytime I got to be on a boat. I think that is a sign of maturing, though, that you have a healthy dose of anxiety because, like flying is a bit of a chore.
Is that really what it is? Just getting older and losing that feeling of invincibility that younger people always talk about?
Absolutely. Because like I remember I was quite the daredevil whenever I was a child. Like when my family and I would take ski trips and stuff. I don't know that I could do that the same without being afraid.
So this text says, I'm afraid of certain parts of town that I wasn't always afraid of. Things I did in my 20s, I was not scared of going to a club or taking off to New Orleans or anywhere to have a good time. But now I've been a scaredy cat.
That makes sense.
I went from like being a little kid scaredy cat. I know my grandfather would always call me a scaredy cat because I'd side with my grandma. It would like freak me out. He'd take motor oil and dump it on the fire to get it going and stuff. That would always scares me. And but then I got older, less scared. Now I'm even older, more scared. Back to Back to a scaredy cat. 601-995-1017. Jolie's here. What's a fear you developed in your adult life?
The ocean, everything about it.
No, I get that. I developed that fear as a child, though. I got sucked under by a wave whenever I was 12 on vacation with my grandparents, and from then on, I have had a healthy fear of any body of water.
Right. Algae, sharks.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
And then adding struck by lightning. If it starts raining, I have that terrible fear now, too.
Oh,
man.
my gosh. Well, thank you so much for the call, Jolie.
Thank you, guys. I hope y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Katie, what were you not afraid of whenever you were a kid, but now you are?
I think once I had kids of my own, it made me scared to do certain things, like flying. Like that, I'm not scared, but it definitely gives me way more anxiety because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, especially if one of my kids is with me, like, what would I do in this scenario?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like when my kids were babies, I would have major panic over going over bodies of water, like in my car, because I was like, okay, if I went off the road, how could I get them out of their car seats and us out the, like I would have to roll the windows down on my way into the water,
Oh my gosh.
It was just one of those things that was panic inducing to me. And so I just think that, I think on my own I was okay, but like once I was really responsible for another person's life, that just did something to my brain. Like, so.
Mama bear mode.
Me. Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for the call, Katie. Appreciate you. Adam and Allison on Y101 talking about adult onset fears. This text says heights and even stairs. I'm scared I'm going to fall.
I've always been scared of those things, and also elevators.
Elevators too?
Yeah, I don't like them, especially the ones that move real fast. Ooh, like I got to hold on for dear life.
Whenever I saw that person say on the text line stairs, all I could think is, man, I wish my almost 88-year-old grandma would develop a fear of stairs. She's got to stop doing those. We can't get her to.
Oh my
It's the
gosh.
craziest thing.
Adam and Allison in the morning.